Hi guys, welcome to Full Time Devils. I'm Adam McCullough. I'm outside Old Trafford. Just finished doing the fan cams. Just interviewed Paul from United Rantcast and Stephen Arson last. Gonna go and get Webby after I do this as well. But basically, this is my live match review. Manchester United 2, Watford 0. Juan Mata with the goal in the first half, Anthony Martial with the goal in the second half. Fantastic performance from Manchester United, professional performance from Manchester United, and a much needed 3 points for Manchester United today as well. The lineup that played was absolutely incredible. But before I get into the match details, I want to talk to you guys for a little bit. I want to chat to you basically. So this is the plan. This is the plan. I'm going to do my match review. So as usual, remember, you know the thing that you get after games? I'm going to give you my match review. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you, I'm going to come to your comments for your thoughts on the game. 1 second. I just need to get the comments up. Sorry for blocking the screen for that split second. I need to get the comments up. So what we're going to do, we're going to talk about the game, give you my match review, and then we're going to go into your comments, and then I've got some news for you guys as well at the end. So make sure you keep it locked. And how are you doing? Yeah, United won 2-0 today. Decent performance from the Reds. Professional performance from the Reds. I thought some of the first half football was some of the best football we've played all season. And I thought a large part of that was due to the 3 in behind Zlatan Ibrahimovic, who had his worst game in a Manchester United shirt that I have seen. He was absolutely awful today. But it was an incredible performance from the 3 in behind: Mata, Mkhitaryan and Anthony Martial. It was a delight to see Anthony Martial back in the lineup today, and his performance was absolutely fantastic. A goal and an assist from him. Overall, though, the performance today from Manchester United was just what we needed. We really needed this performance, and from back to front, we performed well. David De Gea, with what he had to do, he did very well. One of his saves from a free kick was absolutely incredible, and he deserves probably an 8 out of 10 for his performance. Antonio Valencia didn't have the greatest games, but he was still a threat. He didn't get much service, and I thought when he was on the ball, Zlatan Ibrahimovic was never in the box. So who are you going to find with your crosses? Because we know Tony V, yes, his crosses may not always be successful, but he likes to whip a ball in, and Zlatan Ibrahimovic was never, ever in the box. Daley Blind had a decent game down the left-hand side as well, although with Europa League football coming up soon, I would like to see Luke Shaw given an opportunity, because obviously we need to freshen things up. Smalling and Bailly, excellent at centre-half. I thought Eric Bailly, he won everything today. And even when it looked like he had been beaten, he'd just stick his long leg out from somewhere and grab the ball back. So well done to Eric Bailly and Chris Smalling there in that defence. Bailly, as Lewis is saying, he calmed the defence in there, and he calmed Chris Smalling as well, who has looked a little bit shaky. But then Chris Smalling had the captain's armband on, so, you know, he come into this game as the skipper. In the midfield, Herrera and Pogba did very well today, especially without Michael Carrick in there defending and looking after them in there and looking and protecting the defence. Herrera and Pogba were fantastic. Herrera, his usual energetic self, passing, moving. And Paul Pogba, he did simple things in behind. In front of that defence, and then in the final third, he would try those other little flicks and tricks. And I really like to see that from him. So well done to Paul Pogba today and Ander Herrera. I thought Paul Pogba and Ander Herrera definitely challenged for man of the match, but the man of the match for me would go between Eric Bailly and Anthony Martial. Now, Eric Bailly for his defensive work, but Anthony Martial today was a constant threat. Pace, skill, power, finishing. His goal was excellent. He gave the keeper the eyes. The keeper thinks he's going to pass it. He sticks it in the near post, and it's 2-0 wrapped up for United. Mata and Mkhitaryan. If Mata had pace, we'd have 2 Mkhitaryan's, because these two love playing with each other. They're always on the same wavelength, looking for the same thing. And I remember earlier in the season, I was saying, look, I don't want Mkhitaryan to play number 10. I know he can play there, and he plays very well, but I want Mkhitaryan to play wide right, because that's where he played for Dortmund. He did very well there, and he can come into the middle from that position. And I felt if we played Mickey at 10, we couldn't play Mata, and then what Mata's going to do? But with Mkhitaryan at number 10 and Mata at wide, it's working still. So I have no problem with that. The Triple M could possibly be our best triple three in behind Zlatan. Zlatan up top today, awful. Absolutely awful today. He had a shocker of a match, missed opportunities. He was trying flicks and scorpion flicks, and I don't know what he was doing today. There was one point where the ball come in, and instead of just heading it in the back of the net, he's gone with his foot. Some kung fu shit. Why is your foot up there? I know you got a black belt, Zlatan, but you don't need to use it during the football match. You know what I mean? Because if you head it in, 21 goals then. You got another goal in the league. You're catching up with the others that are ahead of you. But no, he didn't. He went to do the difficult thing. And one day, he's going to score an absolute worldie. I know he is. But right now, it's really, really frustrating from Zlatan. But it didn't matter today. That was the only negative. United got the win. United got the points. Clean sheet as well to boot. And it was happy days. And it was a perfect day for me. Before the game, when we were live on Facebook, I think it was on YouTube, I said 2-0 with Matter and Marshall. I got that spot on. It's a shame I didn't back it in the bookies. But to see Anthony Marshall play, get a goal and an assist, and that performance from him was absolutely fantastic. So well done, Anthony Marshall. He needs to start the next game. This was our last league game now until March. So it was vital that we got a victory, and we did that today. Obviously, we're going to go back to 6 with Liverpool likely to win their game as they're ahead 2-0 at the moment as we speak. So, you know what? That's not a big problem. But when you look at the table before Manchester City play, even if Liverpool do win, we're only 2 points off second place. And that is the main thing. During this unbeaten run, we have closed that gap. During this unbeaten run, we've continued to keep going. Even when we have been drawing these games and it's been annoying, we've still kept going. So, yeah, man, we have had some ups and downs this season. But this performance today, I thought, particularly in the first half, was an incredible performance, and it's some of the best football I've seen since Sir Alex Ferguson left. Guys, I've been Adam McCullough. I'm going to hit up some of your comments now, and then we're going to shoot into, we're going to go and do Webby. So why is Rashford not coming in for Zlatan, says AO. I totally agree with that. We need to challenge Zlatan Ibrahimovic for his position. Take him off after 60 minutes. Make him know that you played bad. Jose knows you played badly. You know you played badly. Rashford came on. Maybe Rashford scores, puts a little bit more pressure on him, but that hasn't been happening. The same things we were criticising Wayne Rooney for, dropping deep, spraying balls, not getting up top, not getting in the box. We have to criticise him for. So, yeah. Someone said we're up there. That's the main thing. Liam says Smalling and Bay are our best centre-back partnership. Do you think Zlatan needs to rest? Says Seam. I don't think he needs to rest because I don't think it's a fitness thing. If it was a fitness thing, he'd just be standing up top, not moving. He is moving, but he's just moving in the wrong areas. So, yeah, I know Catastrophe says he's got 15 league goals, though, and that's a total fair point. Is he allowed one day off? Maybe so, but I do feel his performances have dipped, particularly in the second half of the season. Guys, thank you for getting your comments. I feel like Uncle Sam. I'm Uncle FTD. We want you. Basically, what we want is guys, local to here. We want you area. So if you're about, I'm going to be out of a job here, ain't I? I think they're trying to get rid of me. But basically, email us at fulltimedevils@gmail.com if you want to get involved with Full Time Devils. Local guys will get you on camera straight away. And for you guys that are outside of Man, and then you may be in it, and for anybody that gets involved, the new guys that gets involved, if you guys love them and you guys get your comments in, you'll get to see more of them because that's how we work here at Full Time Devils. Just don't comment that you want to get rid of me because then that means I got to go. I think they may be trying to replace me, actually. What the hell's happening here? Anyway, guys, I've been Adam McCullough. This has been Full Time Devils. I am absolutely freezing my Jacobs off. I'm out of here.